no one had built a product for the next generation of fantasy players. So people wanted a faster game with less commitment, and that's how we came to the idea of FanDuel. FanDuel is the largest one-day fantasy sports site. Unlike regular fantasy sports that you play for a season, on FanDuel you just play for a day. And where it really gets interesting is you can play for real money. So you can enter a contest for anything from $1 up to thousands of dollars and make money back at the end of the day. In a way, you can think about there being 3 generations of fantasy sports. The first was played over the phone with a newspaper and pencil, scoring your own teams. The second was with the advent of the internet in the late 90s, where you could actually have the system score the fantasy for you. And what we're seeing today is the next generation of fantasy that's shorter form with a daily format, played on mobile devices amongst the younger generation that FanDuel is really driving. The interesting thing about daily fantasy sports and mobile is that it's such high engagement. You've got a single team that's playing tonight and you could have hundreds of dollars on the line, so you really want to know wherever you are how that team is doing. Our mobile experience places a lot of demand on the connectivity needs of the device, and we have about 500 million pieces of information per day going out to our users, and a lot of that happens on mobile. When I'm watching a game, I want to be able to see the scores update on my fantasy team as soon as it happens on TV, or even better, as soon as it happens in the arena. But also, we have over 500,000 winners every day during football season. We need to make sure that they get their winnings really quickly. And so when it comes to the mobile experience, the more connectivity we have, the richer the experiences we can make. So I think some of the biggest trends and interesting trends to us in mobile are the kind of multi-device experiences that you can start to create now. With the advent of smartwatches, particularly the Apple iWatch, people are running their devices not from their home computer like they used to with peripherals, but actually from their phone as the centerpiece of their set of devices. And I think it's interesting to think about how different products become part of our daily routines. They'll check out the contests in the morning, set their lineups over the course of the day, then watch the live scoring in the evening as the games are being played. If I had to make one bold prediction for sports and technology over the next few years, I think it would be that we'll soon be able to watch live sporting events in 3D with our virtual reality headsets, as if we're sitting on the sidelines of the real games. Fantasy sports is about feeling like a general manager as you pick your own team, but part of being a real manager is that you're there in the dugout with your actual team. And so I think in the next few years, everyone will be able to do that from the comfort of their living room.